Hello everybody, and welcome back to Woodoo, your weekly Universal news and updates, where after a multi-week break and a new editing software under my belt, I'm ready to come back and make some videos for you. I go over everything that's happened at Universal Studios Orlando weekly, and I have some cool stuff to go over because a lot has happened in the past week. So without any further ado, let's jump into some news. As for some news on Universal's new developing park, Epic Universe, an oil rig would be set up in the middle of what will be Super Nintendo Land. This is actually quite odd, but also makes a lot of sense. They most likely found oil in the site of construction, and because nothing's going to be there for a while, decided to put a rig here. As for some general news, Universal Orlando Annual Pass Holder Freestyle Cups are now buy one get one free until January 31st while supplies last. This deal is only open to Universal Orlando Annual Pass holders, and this deal might be a sign that a new UOAP cup design is coming. Also, leading to the closing of Shrek, which is something that happened at the very end of this week as it closed permanently, Universal's social team would tease with pictures of bananas placed around the park, and right before it closed, a video of an onion being replaced with a banana, meaning that it might be hinting to a Minions thing. And though I won't talk about it in this video because it'll technically be in next week's, as of the time of producing this, I do know that the construction walls placed around the now closed Shrek attraction have Minions on them, most likely meaning that a Minion attraction will be replacing Shrek. In the actual park, in City Walk, the Voodoo Donuts mobile order pickup stand outside the store would be closed on Sunday, meaning that guests would have to go inside the store to be able to pick up mobile orders. This makes the store a lot more crowded and mobile ordering a little bit less efficient, so it's not the best that that's there. However, Voodoo Donuts has been having problems with running out of stock or not having staff, much like a lot of other businesses right now because of the pandemic. So it's all reasonable. Also, with the holiday event ending, Mistletoe Pines Village would start to deconstruct, and by Tuesday would be just 2 white tents that might be repurposed for Mardi Gras. However, I believe that they would be removed soon afterwards. Mistletoe Pines Village was a small shopping area set up for the holiday event, but since it's over, it's now gone. Also, in the studio store, a new Jurassic Park logo blanket would appear for sale. The store also sells new Harry Potter house reversible sequin t-shirts that show either the house crest or mascot or letter, and Harry Potter house sweaters, excluding Slytherin for some reason. You can still buy the old one though. Additionally, new 100% recycled fabric, non-re-dyed shirts would become available that say "We belong to a universal family" and "Universal Peace, Universal Loves, Universal Vibes." Also, new Universal Studios scarves, ear warmers, beanies, and gloves would become available in the studio store. Also in the store, new Harry Potter Hogwarts Loungefly backpacks would become available. These are very intricate, have a cool design, and look quite high quality. Holiday decor and the holiday medallion would also be removed from the studio's arches with the end of the holidays event. Also, on Wednesday, to attend to a small fire, a fire truck would drive through City Walk. The area of the fire is unknown, but we know it drives into the back lot. As a quick update for Volcano Bay, on Friday, the park would close due to cold weather. That's part of the unpredictability of Volcano Bay, and as much as that sucks, it's just what happens. Into the theme parks in Universal Studios Florida. In Production Central, the studio store would receive a new Baby Blue the Velociraptor plush. And after being added for Halloween Horror Nights, the Classic Monsters Cafe Bride of Frankenstein themed ice cream is now a permanent product at the quick service diner. Shrek 4D would also close permanently after its last operation on Sunday night. After 18 years of operation, it deserved the closing crowd and memorial that it received at its final showing, with people getting emotional or just being excited and flashing out phone lights in memorial of the attraction. Also, the final show guests got to keep their 3D or Ogre Vision glasses, which is a cool tribute. Also, in New York, the holiday tribute store facade would be taken down the day after the event ended, on Monday. The film vault also now sells new Ghostbusters snapback hats. It would also receive 2 new Jaws themed keychains. On Friday, since it's going through a refurbishment till summer, the Revenge of the Mummy would put up construction walls. However, the ride's gift shop, Sahara Traders, would remain open. The Mummy Stilt Walkers also remain. This refurbishment might have retracking or technology enhancement, and it's a very exciting thing to see happening. Also, some decorations and Earl would be removed from the Christmas tree. And quickly going back to the Mummy, it's also rumored that they might actually get rid of any reference to the movie that the ride's based off of, instead just keeping it themed to the Mummy. Over in the Hollywood section, a star on Hollywood Boulevard would be fenced off, meaning we might get a new one soon, and it's actually rumored that it might be placed for Betty White in tribute to her. In Kids Zone, in E.T.'s Toy Closet, new out-of-time keychains and mini license plates would become available. And in Islands of Adventure, in the Port of Entry, the Starbucks in this land now sells Been There Starbucks Cups ornaments. These are based off of actual cups that you can buy in Starbucks. The Islands Market and Export Candy Shop would also receive a new orange chocolate fudge. A sign would also go missing that is usually attached to the side of a building in this land. What seems to be in the Islands Trading Company, a new eco-sustainable Good Times hoodie has become available. And in Seuss Landing, with the end of the holiday event, all of the Grinchmas decor would be taken down in the land. And after being somewhat removed for the holidays, the scrim and construction walls that are around the carousel would return and construction would start again. The entire roof structure of the carousel is being redone, and it has been for a few months now. It was estimated it would open around the holidays, but since we're currently past that, we don't really know when the ride's going to reopen. In the Lost Continent, the columns of Poseidon's Fury are being repainted and are much brighter now. And as the week went on, even more of the temple would be repainted, confirming that Poseidon's Fury is not closing for good and will be returning, probably heavily refurbished. Also, the All Hallows Eve Boutique now has some of the Scarecrow stock scarecrows in its entrance, instead of the Christmas tree that it had for the holiday event. This makes a lot of sense since these scarecrows were for sale, but never actually sold, so they just put them here, and it matches the theming quite well. In Isla Nublar, or Jurassic Park, Raptor Encounter employees now wear the same uniforms as the Velocicoaster employees, since both rides are actually linked together with similar theming that was redone when the Velocicoaster opened. And new Jurassic World tropical cropped hoodies have become available in the land, meaning that they are most definitely in Jurassic Outfitters and might be in other gift shops here too. Finally, in Hogsmeade, Honeyduke's Candy Floss is now buy one get one free. And Dervis and Banges has new Harry Potter house notebooks that feature themed paper on the inside and have books for all of the houses. So that's everything that I could find at Universal Studios Orlando this week. I hope you enjoyed, as I'm happy to make this video, and if this is out a day later than usual, I'm sorry. My life is still busy, and I do this in my free time, but I love to make these videos, and if you like to see them, please make sure to subscribe or like the video so more people can see them and you'll get recommended when they come out. Anyways, enough self-promotion. Thank you so much for watching. If you're going to Universal soon, have a great trip, and with all that said and done, this is Wunu, signing off.